Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I'd just like to thank you for this podcast that you give us. I thank you for the ability for me and John to live in a country where we can speak freely about all different issues and try to bring more truth and more light to you. This topic is a heavy topic for a lot of people today, Lord, and I just ask that you work your many ways on all the people involved with this to try to bring truth forward. Lord, I ask that you keep our minds and our hearts open for you on this whole podcast and after. And I pray that everyone that is out there that is struggling, Lord, there's too many that I can name, but you know them all. And I pray that you will take care of them just like you're taking care of us. Lord, I'd like to thank you for forgiving us for our sins. And in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Skeptics Podcast, coming at you hot, late at night.
Hot.
Yep, just got out of the music room, too. We're dropping some massive diss tracks right now. Goliath ain't got nothing on us, baby. We'll be throwing ropes, as David was doing. John Boy, how you doing? Was he not? he had the thingy-majiggy
Throwing rocks.
that was tied with ropes.
Not tied.
Pretty sure.
No. It was a sling.
What's the sling made of?
I don't know.
Rocks and ropes, brother.
Yeah, but
We're good.
it's
Hey,
not
we're-
tied together. Here
We're
we go.
good. We're good. We're good.
We don't need getting all the details on there
Yep.
right now. All right. But I'm doing good. Glad to be here. A little bit tired. I got some new shoes at the house right now that's calling my name.
Shoes?
Shoes.
Well, why are they calling your name at 8:30?
Because they got delivered. So first off, I bought them and they shipped the same day I bought them. Okay? And this is a limited run. I got out of the first 100 made, I got me a pair of these Bison boat shoes, and I'm mad hype.
Nice.
I cannot wait to go put them on. Definitely going to wear them tomorrow if
Oh,
all
okay.
things go well.
Gotcha.
They didn't. I didn't know what size to go with at first, and so I pulled the trigger on my normal size. So we're hoping that it all fits right. Lord willing,
Lord willing.
this will be a good pair of shoes for me. So
That's it.
I'm excited about them.
You know who else wore boat shoes? The innocent man of Jeffrey Epstein right now.
I definitely thought that was. That's not where I thought you was going.
Where do you think I was going?
I was going to say Jesus.
I don't think he had a boat.
I mean, he was definitely on a boat at one point, but
I mean, he was rocking the
they
sandals.
wore sandals. Yeah,
for sure.
I never know with you. You know.
That's what I like to keep you on your toes.
Well, does that technically make them boat shoes though? He wore them on a boat.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think many boat shoes are actually wore on boats.
You're right.
Because not many people have boats. So,
Yep.
but you know who did have a boat?
Jeffrey.
The innocent man, Jeffrey Epstein.
You know, I was right. Can we just? I mean, I can say that.
Oh yeah, no, I was with you the entire time.
I've said it. Every episode we talked about this, or it's every episode it's came up. We haven't really talked about it, but every episode it's come up in.
Right.
I'm right.
So, if y'all didn't hear, Jeffrey Epstein died in a prison cell.
Mm-hmm.
An innocent man.
Yep.
Didn't do nothing wrong. Which is crazy because why would an innocent man kill himself if he knew he was innocent?
Who come out and made that statement
Made what statement?
that he was innocent?
It wasn't necessarily that he was innocent.
Mm-hmm.
The DOJ
Yeah.
and the FBI, I believe it was,
Yeah.
posted a after action report.
Yeah.
I guess you'd
And
call it, of all
AAR.
this other
Yep.
stuff.
Come on.
And it pretty much said Jeffrey Epstein did not blackmail nobody. He did not have a list of people that he had come to the island, and he has never sex trafficked anybody.
Mm.
So those three things.
Yeah.
I guess he's
And that's about that came out 100 days after I can't think what her name is, but there's a lady who had
Pam Blondie.
Pam Blondie, thank you.
She's in
Had the files on her desk.
on her desk, brother. But she came out and made a statement about that too.
What was
She
that?
said that the files
Yeah.
were not clients that Jeffrey Epstein had, even though the question was to her, where's the client flight log list?
Yeah.
And she said, that's on my desk. She said, my bad. I didn't mean clients. I just mean this is the list of all the information that we have on Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
And she's getting like a lot of like hassle right now.
Oh, I bet.
And I'm about it. Like people, and this is one thing, Trump, you let me down on this big time, because they were in a press conference recently, and a reporter asked Pam Blondie about the Jeffrey Epstein thing. Have you seen this video?
Mm.
Donald Trump steps in and goes, whoa, hold on, talking to Pam, because the reporter's talking to her, and goes, then looks at the reporter and goes, are we still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? He was like, we're talking about this sick man that had all these videos of children, you know what I mean, that he didn't make, though. He was just obsessed with it. He goes, why are we still talking about this? Trump, the day before you said that, they dropped all this information. How are you not going into the press conference ready for that question?
I don't know.
And then you gaslight the public? That's crazy. Like, I was already like disapproving his actions toward the thing.
Yeah.
But then he comes out and does that? That's crazy to me. Making sure none of us are muted. So it's wild. So what is your how many people you think believes this is real? Like the general public.
Like, believes this new statement is true? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Out of the people who cared and wanted to see this stuff come to light, which I think was actually more than, like, I think people give it credit for, probably none of the people who was wanting to see the files. Anybody who said, I want to see the files, don't believe. There's no way they believe it.
Oh, for sure.
So, I guess that's my answer. Anybody who was interested in this stuff being brought to light and wanting to see what comes of it.
One of the weird things that I thought about in this press conference with Pam was that lady needs to resign. Nobody's going to fire her. She just needs to resign. I don't know how she's holding all this on her conscience. Unless she doesn't know. I mean, that's one thing that we're going to get into in a minute, is what the people are going to call this conspiracies, but I think it's got to be one of these for sure.
Yeah.
But in that briefing, Pam was like, somebody asked, is there any information that Jeffrey Epstein was an agent for a foreign country? And she pretty much says, we do not have any information on that in this time. We will look into it. What was that information not in your file book? What? No, you're not going to look into it because you're not going to touch the Jeffrey Epstein thing ever again at this point. There's no way you're looking into the thing.
Yeah, whatever they have, that's about to get locked away.
Right.
For the next 40.
Right.
Most likely. Maybe longer. And it's already been redacted. So anything that was important on there, they've crossed that out.
Yeah.
So when it gets released to the internet, eventually, potentially, I should say, not eventually, but potentially, all these years down the road, it won't even matter.
No.
You won't even be able to get the names that was high-level guys.
So, like, one of my questions I'm super interested in right now
Yeah.
is, Jeffrey Epstein's alleged girlfriend is still in prison to this day. And I think she's been in prison for 20 years. I could be wrong about that. Ghislaine Maxwell, I think that's what her name is.
Mm-hmm.
So she's in prison for child trafficking connected to the Epstein case. Well, Epstein didn't do it now. So what happens to her? Is she just free to go?
Well, I mean, that'll have to go through the court, but most likely not. Not if they've already got her on charges.
So let's say Epstein was still alive.
Yeah.
What happens to him if he was still alive to this day? Is he just, if everything played out?
If you're alive and in prison and they come out and say you're innocent, he walks.
So, but how does the girl that's connected to the case that was about him, how does she not walk?
Well, if they haven't ruled you as being an innocent, then you're cooked. If they come out and say, you know what, he had no involvement, it was all her. He's innocent, he walks. And then 20 more years goes by and they're like,
hey, that's a good thought. I've never actually thought about that. They're blaming it all on Ghislaine Maxwell.
Potentially.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because wasn't she something though? I can't.
This is out of my wheelhouse, big dog. I'm just giving you off the rip what I got for it. For you, for the people, doing it live.
That's right. Put your comments down on what you think happened.
Flood the comments.
Yeah, flood the comments because it's crazy to me that you're trying to pull
this whole thing.
One of the biggest cover-ups ever. Nobody believes this. Like, there's not one person watching that and it's like, oh, that's it. Like, even the people that like Trump, like Benny Johnson. I know you don't know who that is, but he's a big Trump guy. He's been since day one.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, this is not legit.
Yeah.
And now you're gaslighting everybody to think that it is legit, and then we should stop talking about it. I hope this conversation continues till I die. Like, I want it to consistently be being brought up.
I doubt it, man.
I no, I don't think so either. But I hope that.
Give it 3 months, almost nobody. Give it 6 months, pretty much nobody will talk about it. Just the few who are like diehard conspiracies.
You know what it'll always be though?
What?
Like a kind of like a meme.
Yeah.
Like, we had a buddy today in the chat that was like, Epstein didn't kill himself. And it's like, that will forever live on at this point.
Right.
Because he probably didn't.
It was such a big story when it came out. You know what's interesting about like this one? To me at least, is how little I ever looked into it.
Right.
Like,
yeah, you're someone that does not care about it.
Not really.
Like, I would be interested to know.
Because out the gate, whether it was, whether it's this or whether it's that, I had a feeling that this wasn't going to pan out.
Well, I didn't think it would pan out either, but I would hope I'd start seeing some more sort of evidence. At least we got some JFK files that didn't mean anything. At least we got something.
Yeah, but what if that's what they're doing to this?
They say there's nothing to give.
Right.
Pam Blondie said there's nothing that we can see.
That we can see?
Yes. Like, the only thing that Jeffrey Epstein did that was bad was he was into child.
Yeah.
And he had a bunch of videos of that in his house. But it wasn't him. It wasn't no politicians. It was just pirated videos he had.
Well, let me ask you this then, because it's related. What about Diddy? I mean, they got him on some charges, but on like some of the crazy stuff, they ain't get him on none of that.
I know, it's crazy.
Like the charges, it's like pretty much you're in prison for the rest of your life. Charges.
Right.
And then I wonder even how that works. Like the charges they did get him on, what was it, like racketeering and something else?
Prostitution.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, is he really going to go to prison for that? And if he does, is he even going to be like I thought I seen a picture of him the other day, like playing video games in jail or something.
Well, when Epstein was in jail, he had all kind of.
Yeah, so it's like,
yeah, I mean,
what's the point? Some of these guys like.
Oh no, I agree with you.
It's not even like punishment.
No,
they can afford to have a good time.
Not at all.
It's not supposed to be fun.
So what I'm trying to think on now. Yeah. And I think it actually kind of closes the gap a little bit more, is they're covering it up.
Okay, yeah.
Why?
Because they was involved.
Because who was involved, you think?
a lot of the people who was speaking out against it.
You think Trump was involved?
Probably. And here's the deal. Why would you not push for that stuff to come out if you wasn't involved?
I'm with you.
Because everybody kept telling me, because nobody wanted to believe it, everybody wanted to say I was a hater. Look, I'm not a hater. I'm just trying to be realistic. They're like, well, they got him on the flight log, but that's it. Okay. So he went there. Okay.
Right.
And you don't know what he did while he was there.
Right.
And then some people were like, well, he was just on the plane. Sure, you're telling me he never got off the plane? Got on the plane, never got off. That's BS.
So
don't sit there and tell me all he did was fly there and fly back. That's the stupidest crap I've ever heard of in my life. So, if you're on it, and your friends are on it, and y'all don't want to get busted, and you can afford and have the authority to tuck it away, it's tucked away.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yep.
What do you think the thing that Trump loves more than ever?
I
don't think it's money.
think he likes power. He's all about power.
Okay. How is Trump getting that power? Money's a thing, but there's another thing that's there.
Well, currently he's the president, so
Yeah. So that's what I'm getting at. How did he get to that? How did he get to the presidency?
got elected.
Which means
People voted for him.
Which means people like him.
Well, yeah.
Trump's thing is he wants to be popular.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Yeah.
So
he enjoys being a star.
Yes. So I'm trying to get this mindset.
Okay.
Because he doesn't care, really, I don't think, if like other world leaders has that fond of him, because there's got to be that level of I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
And I'm somewhat your friend. Well, the American people, as somebody running in anything at all, you win by popularity, because that's what people vote for you.
Yeah.
So my thought process is this. One of the things that Trump ran on was release the Epstein files with the JFK files and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
That's like one of his core things he ran on.
Yeah.
If he ran on that to, let's just say it was all a scam, he ran on that to increase his popularity.
Yeah.
When he knows that time comes
Yeah.
that he's not going to release it,
Yeah.
his popularity drops.
But he doesn't care anymore because now he's got the power.
But you can kick people out of power, though.
Yeah, but it's rare.
It is rare, but it can happen, though.
Yeah, but the likelihood is very slim.
Well, I still think it can happen, though. I understand the likelihood's slim, but do you
think it's higher than 10%?
Yes, as of now, I do.
I don't think so.
Because I think you're seeing not a lot of people had a lot of faith in Kamala at all,
right.
Really.
Yeah.
Even the Democrats were like, this is not really our woman that we want up here. Biden couldn't even walk at all.
Yeah.
It was like, now Trump comes in, and dude's very stand-up. I mean, polite guy, it seems like, but he's very stern and everything like that.
Yeah.
And Trump created one of the biggest parties in the world besides the Republican Party. I mean, obviously Republicans voted for him.
Yeah.
But he created MAGA.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other group of people.
Yeah.
That's like a group me and you aren't even in.
Yeah.
That's just Trump, I mean, all the way.
Yeah.
And I've been watching these guys that are MAGA people. That's like, oh, dude, it doesn't matter what happens. Trump's the good guy. With this, I'm seeing more MAGA people switch to the tables now. They're like, hey, he's still a good president for a lot of things he's done. And I'm agreeing with that. I still think he's way better than Kamala. But the promises you ran on is the ones that you're not doing.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually that turns people away.
Yeah.
And I think I've seen more switch now than I ever have before. And where are they going to go? I mean, think about this. Trump What do you pick a VP for normally?
Like, that's your backup.
Right. In case something bad happens to you.
Yeah.
But more than likely, it's the guy that you're going to be trying to endorse when it comes up the next time.
Well, that's what they do now.
Not always,
Yeah.
but that's normally how it plays out. These numbers, whether you like it or not, are not going to favor J.D. Vance because J.D. Vance is MAGA. He is in that team now.
Yeah.
So now watching this happen, especially if he's not going to come out and say anything about it, now I understand he can't because he's the VP. I understand all
right.
that. So it's going to be interesting.
Technically.
In 2028, if Vance comes out and he's like, hey, Trump didn't do some things right, and I'm going to fix him. It's going to be a wild statement.
Technically, he could do that. That's what happened with Pence, Mike Pence.
Yeah, but
he even started out in the Republican race.
Right, but I don't. He didn't end up in good.
No, but that's because all the people who were MAGA, the diehards, wanted to see Trump in there.
Right. So I'm saying this is going to turn more people away from Vance because Vance is in the swamp, as Trump says at this point.
Yeah.
And he's going to be like, hey, I don't know if I want to vote for Vance now because he's backed up Trump through everything.
Right.
And like I said, I understand the whole VP thing. I got it.
Yeah.
But truth's truth. If you're just going to sit there and hide it forever, now I'd be anxious to see how many people is going to like double over this. Like 2028 comes around, I'm going to release the Epstein files. 2032 comes around, I'm going to release the Epstein files. How many times this goes back and forth before, I don't know, if we ever even get something.
I'm doubtful on that. I don't even think they're going to bring it up this next running.
Don't think so?
No. I'm telling you, it's cooked. It's cooked. This is the end of it.
Well, so who's in the? Let's try to make some predictions right now.
Yeah.
Who's in the race? Because this goes into the next segment, anyways. Who is Republicans putting in for the race?
I don't know. I think it depends on some of these guys who ran this last go round. I could see them trying to be in the running or in the standings.
You think Ron's coming back? Ron DeSantis?
No, I don't think Ron DeSantis is coming back.
I don't think he is either. J.D. Vance is probably running.
I feel like J.D. will come back, but I don't know how Vance will do considering this whole
That's what I'm saying.
term currently.
He's been awful quiet about all this, too.
Maybe that's his goal. Maybe he's hoping people will quit thinking about it in the next couple years.
But they ain't going to.
Some of them will.
Some of them will, but I won't. And
you won't.
And there's a lot of people out there like me. Vinny from PBD, the Angry Patriot, he's not forgetting about it. There's a lot of people out there.
I can't remember who all was in this last go round because some of them.
Cruz will probably try to run again.
I don't think some of these guys want to this go round. I think they were definitely in it last time for.
Right. So because
Cruz, man, I don't even know about that guy.
I don't know about that guy either. I don't really like him.
I don't either. I seen some stuff about him earlier today. One guy made a meme. It was pretty good, but.
About to say, we were talking about it a couple of days ago about Vivek running.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he would run if.
I just don't got a feeling he's going to run.
If he was governor of Ohio.
I just don't think he's going to run this next go round.
You don't think so at all?
I mean, I could be wrong. We're still a ways out.
I'm
going off of feeling, but
I'm going to put it at a 90% J.D. Vance runs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it at a 60% that Vivek runs.
I'm thinking 40% Vivek.
And I'm thinking probably 50-50 Cruz runs.
50-50 for Cruz, yeah.
Because other than that, I don't know who else will run for the Republican Party.
I'm curious if any of the people from this last go round. I'm trying to think. I think Chris Christie was in it originally.
Yeah.
It was our governor. What's his name?
Mike Huckabee.
No.
Our governor?
It was our last one.
Oh, I don't know.
Man, I feel bad. I can't remember his name. Man, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now.
It's not Mike Huckabee?
No, he wasn't the last one. He wasn't in there before Sarah.
Isn't that her dad?
Yeah. The last one was...
I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank.
I'm looking it up. You're good.
Just put in Arkansas governors.
Yep.
Yeah. Man.
What were you saying, though?
Like, I think we might see some of those guys again. And you know what? We might even have one or two new ones that we didn't see this last go-round.
Ash Hutchinson?
No, that's not it, but we're getting there. It's,
Because what's Sarah Huckabee, the 47th?
boys, it's getting on my nerves.
47th?
Something like that.
Then this guy's it.
Yeah, let me see him. Asa Hutchinson.
Oh.
There we go. Asa. Woo! All right. Got that out of my system.
Where are we going at with this, though?
But I think maybe him or maybe somebody else like him.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm thinking maybe we have like two new ones that we ain't seen yet.
They've probably got no shot, though.
Well, probably not. But you never know. What if they come out and everybody's like, you know what? I love that guy.
So then, like...
He's bringing something fresh, new to the table. And I like what he stands for. You never know. That could happen.
I know, but I don't think the fresh in the new is... I don't think people are going to fall for that anymore.
What do you mean?
Like, Trump brought the fresh in the new, kind of, because he was like, I'm kicking out the whole establishment. And he didn't, really.
Yeah.
So there's no new...
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's like they're a fresh new face. Like, it's somebody we haven't seen in the running yet.
So who do we think Democrats? Gavin Newsom?
No
That's probably
idea.
it.
He'll probably be one of them. Lord help everybody.
Yeah, he'll burn America down like California.
And then, I don't know, probably a couple of the other ones. You ever think we'll see the return of somebody like Bernie? Remember when Bernie Sanders is real big?
Oh, yeah.
He still has a huge following.
He's still kicking, yeah.
It's crazy. Have you seen that? Like some of his recent things he's gone to speak?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, he pulls a crowd.
He pulls a crowd.
Do you think we'll have any more people who are like libertarian or like...
Communism? That's what Bernie is, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much.
Pretty
Have
much.
you not heard him talk about that?
Oh, he loves Russia.
He loves Russia. He said that's one of his favorite places to go on vacation.
Hey, mad respect. I mean, you believe it.
Let me say this, because I think I might have been wrong a couple episodes ago. So
What you got?
I'll ease up just a smidge. You'll get 1% easement from me only. Maybe they're not as bad as I've made them out to look.
Who?
When I talk about them. Russia.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'm only easing up like 1%.
That's cool.
So, like if I'm 100% against them, now I'm 99.
Right on.
So we're in a hold steady at 99 for now.
I understand.
I'm still super skeptical. I don't know if they're as bad as China. China's at 100%. For sure.
Yeah, China's It's interesting though. Is like, where's Iran sitting at? 'Cause China and Russia's never said death to America.
They're probably in the 80s, 90s.
Interesting. Just because they don't have the capabilities.
Well, not even that. It's also just like they don't have. I don't know. I guess it's because I don't know how much is going on over there. Like if I knew more about the bad stuff that they're up to, it'd probably be a higher number.
You know that.
Which is crazy to say. If I'm saying 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
higher than that. I mean, what are we? We're like 98 to 100%, somewhere in there. Like
We'll
call it even Steven at 94%.
You know, Netanyahu nominated Donald Trump to get a Nobel Peace Prize.
Didn't Donald nominate somebody too?
I don't know. Obama got one. I can't remember what it was for.
I don't know.
But he got one. But Netanyahu is nominating Donald Trump for helping them bomb Iran.
Solid.
So
Solid.
But
I don't know. I don't know for the Democrat. I don't know for any of the other ones. And I'm not really even 100% on who's going to run for the Republican side.
I'm not either.
That's really up in the air right now. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know.
Yeah.
With the parties.
I'm with you. So kind of going into that is Elon Musk has got this idea that he's going to start the America Party.
Yeah.
And obviously we have very little information about this at this point because I'd like to know, do we even know? And this is probably showing my ignorance here. It's like, what really separates the Democrats and the Republicans? Like, what is the if you had to say what is, I'm losing words right now. It's late.
I know.
What is, if you had to describe the Republicans and the Democrats, how would you do it?
Well, in a traditional sense, it would have been like, one is for rich people and one is for poor people. Like, poor people vote this way because these people say and are going to try and push things that are this type of viewpoint that would probably help more people who are poor. And then this other side would push things through and help more people who are rich. Yeah,
but there's got to be some statement, though.
That's like the main one.
Like, Republicans believe that I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is it like the Republicans believe
that's the two main things I've ever heard.
Well, so let's see. We'll chat GPT it.
Because, the party's flipped
right
at one point. And somebody today told me, hot take, they think they're going to flip again.
Really?
Yeah. Especially after this big, beautiful bill passed. Because they were talking about there's a lot of tax breaks for rich people. And there's a lot of taxes that's going to be imposed on. There's going to be higher taxes imposed on people in our bracket.
See, that's so weird because I listened to something today that said it was the opposite. It was like the no tax on tips and overtime and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
That does not apply to people that make over $150,000 a year. And we're not making over $150,000 a year. So if we were getting paid overtime or tax,
you said that doesn't apply.
It does not apply. If you make, say you were making $50,000 a year. As a waiter. It was like not all, but a certain amount of your tips, you get that back in your taxes. If you make over $150,000 a year, that doesn't even go to you because, quite frankly, you don't need it. I think. I could be wrong.
Right, but I seen like the tax rate for the average American in the different brackets. And supposedly, now I didn't do my research on this, but from the image that I was shown, they said that the numbers were higher.
Higher, like,
I guess I don't know by what standard. Maybe it was higher than what people were asking for or pushing for. Or
at what level though? Like at what tax break? Do you know?
At all of them, it was like an increase, but it was the biggest jump. Was it like? It was like 55 or 60,000. Once you made, it was either 55 or 60,000. It jumped from 12% to 22%, and then Then the next jump was small, from 22 to 24%, something like that. And then from there, it was like 24 to 28. Like, it was small increments, but that first jump, once you made like over 55 or 60, it went from 12 to 22%. And it was like the 60 to 90 category, I think is what it was now that I'm thinking about it. It was like 60 to 90, 22% tax.
I wonder what it is for like 30,000.
I think it's 12%.
Did it go up from a certain other number?
I don't know, but people were wanting it to be 10 in that range. People was wanting, like, if you're making like 30 to like 50, for it to be like a 10% rate from what I was gathering, from what I was seeing and hearing.
Huh.
And all that just went through. And then it was even, I think it was more if you're a combined household. I think that was if you were single, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's more if you're like married because it's like a.
See, like all this stuff in that big, beautiful bill should have just been broken up in simple terms.
Yeah, but they ain't going to do that.
Yeah.
They going to get you, man.
But I did find this stuff. So this is obviously would always take ChatGPT stuff with
a grain of salt.
Yep. I typed in, what's the main difference if you had to say between Republicans and Democrats? says Republicans, generally conservative, they want these 6 things: smaller government, lower taxes, individual responsibility, traditional values, strong national defense, state rights. It says that's the main key 6 for Republicans. Democrats.
Yeah.
It says generally liberal or progressive. Bigger government.
Yeah.
Higher taxes on the wealthy.
Yeah.
Social safety nets, welfare, health care, all that other stuff. Progressive values, diversity, social change, LGBTQ, whatever. Diplomacy and global cooperation, federal oversight. So, just talking about these right now. Elon Musk's new party.
Yeah.
What is it that? What do you think their 6 cores are going to be?
It'd probably be something like technology advancement, freedoms, like unregulated technology.
But we already got that now, though, brother.
No.
That was in the big, beautiful bill. It's unregulated for 10 years.
AI is.
That's the biggest technology we got right now, dude.
Yes and no. I mean, like, sure, and it's going to make a bunch of advancements, but I don't know if it's as crazy as people are thinking, like, that it is right now. Like, it's not as crazy right now as people think it is. Like, down the road it will be, but it's not yet, from what I understand. But then also, on top of that, what about, like, Musk and, like, the rockets and stuff like that? Like, those technologies and being able to, like, I don't know how much it's costing to do that stuff, but what if you can make it easier? What if you can make it cheaper by passing stuff that, like, has less rules and regulations so that you can buy the materials or whatever it is cheaper?
Tim Kennedy would love if you could buy rockets. You want to buy a fighter jet.
Well,
If you're buying something that has a rocket on it.
Yeah, but I don't, like, we're talking about 2 different types of rockets. Like, I'm talking about, like, that's a jet engine. That's not a rocket, okay?
Yeah, but it has rockets on it.
What, missiles? Is that what you're saying?
A fighter jet?
Has missiles on it?
Yes.
Yeah, they're not going to sell me missiles. I could buy a jet.
But if
I'm talking about space rockets, not weapons. There's no way they're legalizing.
then
if you could buy a JDAM for your house, there's no way.
Then what's worrying you though?
What I'm saying is like
if I had a rocket in my backfield,
like the rare
sick.
like the rare earth metals and stuff that it takes to make the computers that run that stuff. Okay, there's not a guy in there anymore who's like got his hand on the thruster in a spaceship going to space.
Right.
It's a computer. So it's the materials that it takes to make those things, and then, like, you know, fuel. I don't know what fuel's looking like. I don't know what fuel production for rockets is, and I don't know how much that costs. But what if you're able to, like, come up with things that would work in your favor? You know, what if he wants to run on energy efficient everything? We're gonna work on. We want, you know, electrical, whatever. Well, that's going to be good for him. He's going to make bank off that.
Well, yeah, obviously. But we've already established this. We don't think it's based off a bank. He's already the second richest man in the world. He could buy anything he wanted right now.
But does he not want to be richer?
I don't think so.
Who says he doesn't want to be number one, technically?
I don't know, but I'm saying I don't think so.
But then also, it's, like I said, it's about power. Like, if you're already set up and have the best positioning to get what you want, okay, which would be, in this case, like, you would have access and the control. Like, if you're gonna run on, like, more energy efficiency, well, who's that gonna be better for? The people who are set up to supply. People like him, people who are making these giant factories to make these electric cars that would be best for these things, or like making these chargers, making, you know.
What are you getting at though? I'm getting lost at what you're saying. How is there a negative in that?
Essentially, it allows somebody to get a monopoly on these systems, which there's stuff in place that's supposed to keep people from getting that.
Right.
Because then what happens is like nobody else gets to play the game. And then it doesn't actually ever get better, technically.
Right. No,
because there's no
agree.
competition.
Right. I don't know if that would be one of the 6, though. Because
Yeah.
if you're starting a new party, going back to the Trump thing, it's about gaining popularity.
I know, but if he comes out and he's like, dude, we're going to have a greener country. It's going to be healthier, and the whole world's going to be better for it. We're going to make it easier and better for anybody who wants to get in the technological space. It's going to be more inexpensive, and there's going to be more availability and less control than there ever has been, which technically could be sketchy because now you open the door to more people who are up to no good if there's no regulations. Okay?
Yeah, but I think the same thing with AI, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are already against that. That's one of the big things I've heard more people upset about.
And he was against that
in this bill. But I know, but that's a different type of technology. Like that, we're talking like that's software and stuff.
Right.
In like a new category. Like it's beyond what software has been.
Yeah. Like I understand what your example is. It's like Elon Musk may give the ability to be able to create these other things that could be a force of like destruction. Like if somebody else has the ability to build rockets.
Yeah.
I think this AI thing will get to the point to where it's whoever has rockets, it's going to be able to hack into their system and launch them from their house.
No, so it's not like that yet though. Like that's not
yet. I understand that, brother. But I get on ChatGPT every day. And it gets smarter every day.
That's kind of how it works.
And now we have no regulations on AI for 10 years. So I'm trying to find the things that he would run on.
But I don't know what else he would run on because here's the other deal. There's no way he runs on like the values that like we're running on. Like me and you, everyday people like me and you.
Well, no, because he's not a Christian.
Yeah, and like I don't think he has the same like outlook on things.
I don't think he does either.
Like people like me and you have. Even if you're not a Christian, like I've met people who just have like solid, morals and values. Like
right.
They're not too far off from us.
Right.
They, like they believe in being good to be good, not because of like their faith. Whereas like we believe in being good because of like faith and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah.
But
whereas like he's just like just do it to do it, doesn't care if you can get gain from it, whatever that is.
See, I don't think that though, brother. I don't think it's just to do it. I
definitely think it is.
I mean, there's got to be
because some of the stuff he's done already was just I think to prove he could do it.
Oh, he's definitely got a point to prove for sure. That's the whole reason why he started the party is to prove to Trump that there is people that don't want to be under him anymore. They want something new. You want to hear one of the most, like, this tweet will last forever. When Elon Musk and Donald Trump was going through their whole feud, he said, Donald Trump, you got 3 more years, and that's it. You're out. He goes, I'll be here for another 40. That's a hard statement because he's right. Because he can't be president.
I mean, you're not guaranteed, though. He's not guaranteed those 40.
Oh, well, no. I mean, I hope nothing happens to the guy.
No, I don't hope anything either, but I don't even just mean that. Like, I don't even mean just dying. Like, what happens if it comes out that he's bad, like Jeffrey?
Oh, well,
and like everything crumbles. Like there's so many more pieces at play.
I don't know about that though.
Than just I'll be here for 40. Maybe.
I still think he'll be here for 40, even if he's in jail. He'll still be here for 40. Like Elon Musk will be talked about until he dies. Just for the stuff that he's done. And now if this party thing kicks off and goes with, but I'm trying to figure out.
My number one thing that like right out the gate makes me skeptical on the party is what he decided to name it.
The American Party?
Yeah. That right there alone, I've already heard more people say, oh, that sounds great. I'm an American. I want to be in the America Party. Great. Okay. You don't know anything about it yet, and you already want to be a part of it just because of what it's named. That's ridiculous.
That's good marketing. That's great marketing. It's like Lucas T-Rex Arms would have done that.
Here's the thing, though. If all you're in it is for marketing, not for like the good of your nation.
No, the market will tell if it's in the good of the nation.
No, it won't. Not if people think, oh, this is hilarious, or if people think, oh, I like it because it's for the Americans. Well, it's called the America Party, so I'm going to vote for that.
I don't think anybody's just going to vote for that just because it's called that, brother. They're going to have to see what it's about. Because if he calls it the America Party and the first thing he's like, I think there needs to be a dictator, obviously that's not going to work. That's not America.
Yeah, but he's not going to come out and say something like that.
Right.
If you're going to become a dictator, you don't come out and say you're going to become a dictator.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah. You make it sound sweet. You make it sound like, oh, I'm for the people.
But we know
we're the America Party.
We know it can't be him, though, because he can't run for president.
I know. But he got puppets, just like I said the other day.
Oh, for sure. So that's going to be his biggest deal is who he's going to get to try to run if it picks up steam. Because somebody's going to have to like Elon Musk.
Does Ted Cruz like Elon?
No, but J.D. Vance does.
Oh, that's maybe where J.D. goes.
Should be interesting.
Which will only do one or two things. People will forget about all the stuff that J.D. hasn't spoken out against.
Yep.
Or they'll go, dude, you didn't stand up for nothing when all this was going down, and now you're going to come out and talk crap because you're supported by Elon, and then that's not going to work out.
Well, he'll pull the whole card. I couldn't.
Boo!
No, I'm with you.
Mike Pence did. Nobody liked him. Goodness. Bunch of babies.
No,
I can't stand that.
I'm
if
with
you're
you.
going to come out and I couldn't. Who was stopping you? I didn't see you on TV with a gun to your head.
Well, no, but
What?
we ain't seeing the people that stopping the Epstein files either, brother. We don't know the gun to anybody's head there. And there's probably is to a certain level.
Probably.
So somebody's going to have to come out and make
First time in history I'll ever say this one.
Somebody's going to have to come
Then
out.
pull the Edward Snowden.
I'm with you, dude.
I mean, all these people talk about stepping up and being an American and this and that.
I'm with you.
And then nobody's doing anything about it.
I'm with
Congratulations, you suck.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I mean,
This stuff gets me aggravated.
it's like the thing that cracks me up is like when the whistleblowers is like, I can't speak on this. I'm like, you're a whistleblower, brother.
You know what's even?
You can speak about whatever you want.
You just came up with the perfect example, perfect point, main point right here.
Let's see it.
This proves how much of a little piece of crap you are. Scared little B word.
Yeah.
The guys who come out against Boeing, who were whistleblowers, well, we never know their names, got killed.
Yeah.
Okay? We didn't even know who they were, and they got killed. We know who these guys are, and they still ain't got the balls. A guy who kept himself anonymous died.
Yeah.
So what do you think you got better odds because you're not saying anything?
Yeah.
And you're cooked, brother. You're cooked.
Yeah. I know. I agree with you.
Think about that for a second.
I think about this all the time.
They come out and secretly
Yeah.
released information and got killed.
You imagine you imagine being Edward Snowden right now. This dude is exiled in Moscow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Russia.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to come home.
Yeah.
And he will still say in an interview that America is the greatest country you could ever live in.
Yeah.
He's saying that in Russia
We're the best.
when he knows how corrupt it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder what. This is getting off on a whole other sidetrack, but I wonder what Putin thinks about that.
Nah, I don't think he's sweating it.
I don't think he's sweating it either. But he's like,
Because here's the difference. Because there isn't like a democracy, he can care less, and he don't care about that. He don't need that stress right now, so he ain't worried about it.
No. I'm not saying the stress.
Because like the headlines coming out, like if Edward Snowden come out and was like, "Yep, America's still better than Russia, but I live in Russia," and Putin's like, "All right, take care of this guy."
No.
And
dude,
they took care of him. That's going to be a headline.
No, brother. I'm saying the opposite of that. I'm saying the complete 180 about that. Imagine.
Yeah.
This has never happened, but imagine this happened.
All right.
Because it would pique my interest. I ain't gonna lie. If that whole thing went down, back when it did, and Putin came out and he was like, not Elon, Edward Snowden, like he makes a statement on this.
Yeah.
He says Edward Snowden came out against the U.S. government for corruption about 9/11.
Yeah.
And his country kicked him out.
Yeah.
We are going to give him a place because we believe he did the right thing. That would be crazy to listen to. You'd be like, you know how many people would be like, Putin's not that bad of a guy.
Dude, that's such bull.
It'd be crazy.
I hate this rhetoric. I hate that.
That'd be crazy.
Congratulations. Give him a home. Nobody cares. We got millions living here for free now.
No.
Congratulations.
But the people that do care, dude, is the people that care about him.
Oh, my gosh.
They're like...
Care about who?
Edward Snowden. You imagine his family sitting there, if Putin made that statement. His family is like... He's looking at Edward Snowden, and he's like... His own people kicked him out of his country. And Putin, out of everybody's going to let him have settlement here?
Have you heard?
Because Putin believes that he's right?
Have you ever heard the statement, you make your own bed?
Yeah. No, I understand. I'm with you.
You make your own bed.
Yeah.
Congrats. If you left and somebody else wants to welcome you with open arms,
whoa.
Fantastic for
brother,
you.
He didn't leave. If he stays here, he's in jail.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
getting locked up.
Yeah.
And he's innocent like Epstein wasn't.
Technically, he's not.
Well, technically
because
he's
he
not.
did give away state secrets.
Yes, which mad props to him, brother. It's awesome.
So he's technically not innocent.
Technically, he's not innocent, but I think what he did, he had the right mindset about it. I think he was trying to warn American people that, hey, the government is not as good as you think it is. And he's like, and here's why, to try to make a change. Because how else do you make us change?
I don't know.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Don't trust them.
No, I understand that, brother. But if you're, I'm just trying to imagine this, John Boy.
So you're telling me before he come out and said all that, you trusted American government?
Well, I wasn't old enough to know anything. Like, when he came out after that, it was after 9/11, so I didn't even know what 9/11 was. I was too little. I couldn't cooperate what was happening. But imagine you're at work and you're a security guard.
Okay.
Imagine this.
Okay.
And you are sitting at your little office. You got security cameras because you're watching over this building, whatever. And some guy comes over to the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Or you radio him. And you're like, hey, I've seen some suspicious people hang outside this building.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, it's fine. Don't do anything about it. So you let it happen. Next day, they come back again, starting to do some more sketchy stuff.
Yeah.
Call in again. Hey, guys, these guys are hanging out here, and I don't like it. And they're like, brother, you're good. Don't worry about it. And you've let them know a handful of times this happens. And then the one day you're not on duty, somebody else is, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come out and you're like, guys, I showed you guys. I called you every day before this saying this was going to probably happen because they kept standing outside the front door looking like they were wanting to come in. And it happened. And then they're like, no, you're in trouble for even saying that. How would you feel? Well, you'd feel like you just got betrayed hard.
I don't know. I've become bolder recently. So I'd probably just tell them exactly what I thought. Whatever come to my mind first.
I understand, but there's like, I'm going to take you to jail for this.
I tell them, you ain't taking me to jail.
Okay, so you pull Edward Snowden. I'm with you on this, brother. I'm with you. I'm all about it.
I don't know if I'm technically going to flee to Russia. But I definitely ain't.
They're going to take you to jail.
They ain't taking me.
Or you're gonna have to shoot them, and then you just fight it out in your house like the Alamo.
They're gonna try. I mean, it depends on where we're at. You know.
That's what I'm saying though, dude. I'm saying
depends on what my odds are.
You
do got to play the odds.
You do something that you believe's right.
Yeah.
And then you get controversy over that. Anytime you try to bring up information about that,
it's when you move to Alaska with a fake name, but still in America. Now you live in Alaska.
Yeah, but
got your little cabin.
You still have a lot of your freedoms ripped, though, dude.
That's pretty G. No.
Yes.
I live in Alaska.
You'll never be able to go back see your family. Ever.
They'll come to me.
They probably won't even do that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because now they're worried about it.
No.
They're like John is a United States felon. Like, if he's ever seen, he'll go to jail. Your mom and dad's not packing up to come see you? Because they're like...
No, they're not. They're going to pack up and go see Randall.
It's still though, brother.
Randy Weaver.
But you just gave it to the world.
I didn't.
But I don't know.
They don't know Randy.
I was hoping that...
He lives in Greenbrier.
Right. I was hoping that Trump would try to get what's his name back. Because what good's it doing saying he can come back now?
Bruh.
Like, at least you could have tried.
They don't care.
I know, but why would you not, though? That's what I'm saying.
Because they probably think he's a dirtbag. Or they don't even think about it. They're like, I could care less.
They probably don't think about it.
Bye-bye.
They probably don't think about it anymore at this point.
She gone.
You imagine, Putin's, using this guy for, like top secret stuff now.
Doubt it.
That
would be a statement. That would be hilarious.
Well, then I'd lose all respect for him, though.
I would die laughing if he come out and said, I've been working for the Russian government. And they've been killing their own people.
Yeah.
I'm running away to Thailand. I would lose it.
I thought you were talking about him actually helping Russia.
That's what I'm saying. He's doing spy stuff for Russia, but then finds out they're dirty.
Oh, I got
snitches and then escapes Russia.
Comes back to the United States.
I would die laughing.
He
just goes around the world, eventually gets somewhere. Germany's like, we don't want you.
He shows up in Florida, and he walks up, he's like, dude, just take me in. I'd rather be in jail here than in Russia.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Tears in my eyes. That was funny.
I'm telling you, dude. I read that dude's book. It's a great book.
I hope he listens to this because that would be quality. Please do that.
What's crazy now
I would love you to find some corruption up there and come out with it.
You know that
Yo.
Tucker's one of the biggest podcasters in the world now. He's top 3 with Rogan. And he asked last time when he went to interview Putin, he asked Snowden if he wanted to do a podcast, and Snowden was like, I've already told everything I could tell. It was like, it's no good at this point. He's like, I'll go get coffee with you, though. He said, but there's no point. And I'm like, man. You know that dude, I would think, I don't know how much he loves America, but every day you wake up, you're like, dude, I wish I could go home. But I can't. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't leave.
But then you're in jail forever.
Nah, I ain't going to jail.
Because I wonder if he did come back, is he going to jail for life? Poor guy.
Yeah, you're cooked. If the feds want you that bad, you're cooked. If they banish you from America, cooked.
That's crazy, dude.
You're cooked. What he ought to do is sneak into Hawaii.
You think he...
That'd be a place to live.
You think he's met Putin before?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know if he would have either.
Could be wrong, but I doubt it. Putin ain't out here just having meet and greets, dog.
No, I understand. But obviously there had to have been some talk at some time between...
That's as rare as it gets. I think Xi Jinping is seen more than Putin is.
No, but I'm saying there had to be some exchange.
Yeah.
At some time there was hey.
Yeah.
I don't know who this would have been at the time. Bush, maybe. He's like, hey, I'm pretty sure one of our guys was camping out over there in your town. And Putin's like, no. And he's chilling right next to him. No.
I'm actually curious now. And I'm surprised that the U.S. didn't try to extradite him, which means when you flee, there are certain countries that we have deals with, and they'll ship you back to America because they don't want criminals there. It's like that's kind of like the policy or whatever.
Right.
I'm surprised. If it was Bush, I'm surprised Bush wasn't like, I will make you a deal that you cannot resist.
And to my knowledge, Putin and Bush were kind of buddies. Like they played golf with each other.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I can't believe he didn't make a deal. Like
I don't know if it was Bush.
I'm surprised they didn't like banish him.
Yeah.
And be like, Putin, we'll cut the cost of your oil.
Well, yeah.
15%. That's big numbers, by the way, when
I
you're
know.
talking the global scale. If you'll ship that man back to America. Like, I can't believe that wasn't the, like. So.
I'm trying to see what year Edward Snowden went to Russia. Because I am anxious now who the president was. Because probably Bush.
Like, if it was Bush, like, I could see that deal being made. For real. Like, out of anybody that would pay.
Oh, he did go. He went to China first.
Oh, yeah.
He said after leaking classified NSA documents, Snowden went to Hong Kong and then to Moscow.
Yeah, no wonder. Hong Kong, I don't think they're going to extradite nobody back. They don't give a rip.
It says, August 1st, 2013, Russia granted him temporarily asylum, and he's officially entered the country. He remains in Russia since then and was later guaranteed permanent residency. Okay. And then Russian citizenship in 2022. I
wonder how that worked. What did you send him a letter?
I was sitting here wondering, like, temporary? So he's like, got to come back.
That would suck.
At some time? No, that was in 2013, though.
Yeah.
So that was not Bush.
That's Obama, wouldn't it be?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Yep.
And Vladimir Putin.
Interesting.
Putin was the president in Russia and granted Snowden his asylum.
I was about to try to do another accent. We're just going to let that one go. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't either. But
that's odd.
Been a good podcast. ChatGPT says Vladimir Putin has never met Edward Snowden in person.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But this is ChatGPT, and you're the one that tells me to.
Yeah.
So, guys, it's been a great podcast. John, Boy, you got anything to leave people with?
Man, 4th of July just happened.
Greatest country ever.
What's he say?
Epstein didn't kill himself.
God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engines. All right. That's what I'm going to leave you with. Like, comment, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. We'll see you on the next one.
Later, guys.